Let me tell you a beautiful story which I inspire a lot. There once was an old fisherman named Santiago who lived in a small, humble shack by the sea. He was known for his bad luck, going 84 days without catching a single fish. The villagers began to whisper, some out of pity, others in disdain, and he was Salau, the worst form of unlucky. But a young boy named Manolin still believed in him. Each day he would go fishing with Santiago, learning the ways of the sea. On the 85th day, after much pressure from his parents, Manolin was forced to join another boat, leaving Santiago to venture out alone. Undeterred, Santiago sailed farther, and even before his hope undiminished, on the 86th day, his line went taut. It was no ordinary fish, but a giant marlin, a fish of immense size and power. The marlin pulled the boat for 2 days and 2 nights as Santiago held fast to the line. His hands cut and bleeding, he was cold, hungry, and exhausted, but his will never wavered. He spoke to the fish, praising its strength, and to the sea, acknowledging its mysteries. He was not just fighting a fish, he was battling his own limits, his fear, and the whispers of the village. On the third day, the marlin finally began to weaken. Santiago, with his last reserves of strength, managed to pull the magnificent creature alongside his boat, but the marlin was too large to fit in his vessel. With a heavy heart, he lashed the fish to the side of his boat, knowing it would be a long journey back to shore. As he began his journey, the scent of the marlin attracted sharks. The old man fought valiantly using his harpoon and a broken oar to ward them off. He killed many, but the sharks kept coming, relentless and hungry. When he finally reached the shore, all that remained of his great catch was a skeleton of immense size. The villagers who had long mocked him were struck with awe at the sight. They had never seen a fish so large, and they understood the heroic struggle he had endured. Manolin, the boy who had never lost faith, greeted him. Seeing his mentor's exhaustion, he promised, I will go with you again. I have so much to learn from you. Santiago, battered but unbroken, and not come back with a prize of flesh and wealth, but he had returned with something far more valuable, a victory of the spirit. He had overcome his unlucky streak not by catching a fish, but by refusing to be defeated. His story showed the villagers and the boy that a person's worth is not defined by their possessions, but their resilience in the face of impossible odds. So, the story illustrates that the true victory isn't always defined by the material rewards we gain, but by our ability to face and overcome adversity with unwavering determination. Santiago's ultimate triumph was not bringing the huge marlin to shore intact, but enduring the struggle against the fish and the sharks. Even with nothing but a skeleton remaining, his spirit was unbroken. Thank you and have a good day. Bye bye.